Oh, I almost forgot to share the Twitch link. Twitchy. Most optimistic Morimens player. This is fun! The whole world just dying. Morimens really kind of feels like the equivalent of like what Yu-Gi-Oh! Should have looked like from a third party's perspective.
Which Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes! Do you have a specific one in mind? Because I feel like most of Yu-Gi-Oh! If anyone saw it from a third perspective, they'd be like, oh my god, we're all gonna die. The fate of the universe is in this one kid.
Because the protagonist there became the antagonist that's literally deleting the world. And everyone is dueling to beat that one person.
Which series is that?
It's basically a 1v the world.
I don't know which series this one
Zexal.
is. Oh, Zexal? I've never watched Zexal. Oh wait, is Zexal the alien? Or is Zexal the one with Puppet Master? Not Puppet Master.
Puppet Master.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. The guy who's all kinda edgy, but not really. I think one of the characters is like an idol girl.
One of the girls got hurt.
Yeah.
One of the girls got hurt. He went into his edgy face and couldn't go back. Oh, we're live.
Oh, sorry. Yes. We began now. Well, I mean, you know, it's a good topic to talk about. But first, before I do the story, I just remembered that I gotta use up my energy because I got a lot in the mail. So I'm going to borrow a friend who actually has their Tawil work the hell out, and I'm going to participate in the event real quick on the last stage to get as much as I can. It should be fine. Except it's this guy, so I'm not sure how fine are we talking here. Also, is my volume too low in the game?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, I'm sharing my screen, but yes, let me, sound. Mixer options. Morimens. There, I'll put it at 50.
Alright, I'll go check this stream. Cards are being played.
That'll do. Not exactly what I had in mind, but that'll do.
Okay. In my opinion, just my opinion, it's a bit too loud.
Oh, okay.
Just a tad bit.
Windows
That's way
settings.
too much. I only said the bit, and you nuke like 30%.
Sorry. How about now?
Yeah, that's fine.
I only said a bit, and you did the whole thing. This is an awkward first turn, but I'll work with it. There we go. Gaze into the abyss. And meanwhile, he's just like... just snoring. Gaze into the abyss! She's asleep. He's asleep right now. He doesn't care. He's not even fighting yet. The fight hasn't even begun for this man. Wings spread? Oh, ChatGPT, what are you doing now?
That's the wings.
I know, but... I know, you know? Wings spread. Unexpected Harvest. Well, that's a cool name, actually.
Yeah, that's Riker's card.
Right. Ah, what the hell, man? Why not? This will do. Murmurs. Increases tentacle damage. It might be too soon, but I think I can make this work. From this point forward, I should be over-exalting every turn anyways. Hello, welcome viewer! I see you somewhere in there. Or unless that's Vin, in which case... Hello, Vin!
No, I did not.
Okay, just making sure.
Which is a bit too data heavy because we cannot tone down the quality. It is permanently locked to what you have.
Cool. Hopefully mine isn't too high then.
For a potato country like mine,
Potato.
720 is kind of too high.
知恵の声に耳を傾けよ。見た。すべては虚空の中にある。
Shut up!
無人、無縁、無求。
Six of wings.
無求。
Yeah, good slap how to do it. Actually, what I could do is I could wait my next turn. Let's take a look at you. You don't have mitigation once I start shifting you, right? No, you don't. Which means I could wait until my next turn and then try to finish him off on the next turn. But maybe not. It might not be worth it. Because I missed out on a lot of damage in my attempt to get to piercing. What do you think?
Your choice.
What? Fair enough, but you know, I did ask. I did ask. Please. 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 Oh my...
I mean, you are the one who flexed on us that you are too strong.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I can't ask for help. I'm my strongest when I work with friends. I get an immediate nerf if my friends don't believe in me anymore. Your choice. Alright, in that case. Like, if by that logic, then every time you've been confident, I should have been hard on you the entire time. And I'm not, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yes. You see, you do fit in with my friends. They also think the same way. Like, what you do for me, I don't have to do for you mentality. I like it better when we work together as a team. But that's also why I always kept my opinions to myself, because I knew this would happen. That if I showed that a little bit of competency, then you guys would just be like, ah, he doesn't need us anymore. Guess you'll suffer. I'm going to stock up for the next turn. You're literally in this stream with me. We are a team, you and I. You literally taught me how to play. You should take pride in the fact that I feel like I'm good at this game.
No, I told you not to play fetch. You're playing fetch.
But I like to play fetch. Hey, is this thing on? Yep, it's on. Wait, so you're telling me not to play Tawil? But I'd like Tawil.
No, not to play Riker and Ramona.
Oh, well, I didn't feel like changing my team up immediately. Fair enough. Your paid actor is here. I mean, your friend. My paid actor? I mean, my friend? Cover 1. This should do it. Oh, screw it. No, nope, not screw it just yet. Oh, he's already got the invulnerability stock.
理性を保て理性を保て宇宙は絶えず循環する見切った
This should do it. Hey, Gargoyle, you ready for this?
開け
Probably my ultimate favorite thing about this game. Wait, let's just make sure. Oh, he's got a lot. He's got a lot of HP.
Yep.
Wait.
Hello, Twitch chat.
Hello, Twitch chat. This is my...
Twitch is raining emotes now.
Yeah, this is my friend Vukai.
Oh, I can tell.
I am the Knight. I am Batman for Gotham. I don't know if you're that. I'm not 100% sure you're that. I don't know. Chat, this man is lying.
I'm a person.
Hello. Stop making it rain. Also, welcome. This is one of my personal games that I play for fun. Morimens, which you may have never even heard of, but was introduced to me by my good friend Vin. Give me that. Oh wait, do not enter is not gonna help because tentacles. I love that tentacles is the one thing that do not insert does not work with. Isn't that crazy?
No, it kinda does.
It kind of does?
You still block tentacle damage.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't like counter. I mean,
Of course.
oh, I may as well grab it in my hand, my deck I mean. And this one too. That animation was so cool. You're gonna love this one.
無人無給
I might be able to keep up the pace.
You don't need to choose the part of you.
No, I don't need to, I know. I'm gonna save.
That barrier is only for one turn. He's not attacking, so that barrier is wasted.
Exactly. Oh, I thought oh, I see, you're right. It is one turn. Whoopsies. Let's check out my deck before I do anything hasty. Towitos. It's Towitos.
Tortillas.
No.
What? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Tortillas.
They're basically the same thing. But Doritos is soft.
Totitos, Toritos. They're not the same thing. One is food and the other is snack. Or something like that.
I mean, tortillas, you sometimes eat with ground beef or pork, and then cheese, or just dip, which kinda goes into the meal territory.
This is true.
If you eat it right. But if you're lazy, you can transform the tortillas into Doritos.
Tortillas.
Cheese powder. Put it in a pack, shake it. Now it's basically Dorito.
宇宙は絶えず循環する
Doritos attack!
奈落の底に
Poison.
深淵を覗け
I am here to bring you AIDS. You're here to aid us? No. AIDS.
世の
Goodbye.
とくと見るがよ
Oh boy.
No. AIDS. No. AIDS. Ah, here we go again with the these nuts joke. Here we go again. Twitch, Bandis boy.
全ては虚空の中にある
I'm sure it's gonna be okay. I must overcharge. I must. Screwed again. Dispels a weakness. Gains power.
Need to start thinking how to block.
Oh.
Because he deals 450 damage that turn.
Precisely,
He'll
yes.
deal like 670 on the next turn.
Well, I might be able to weaken him. Maybe. No. My hand's too dummy thick for this.
He's flying!
Oh, sorry. How do I get down? How do I get down? I put my head too close to the left screen. I'm just like, let me read this. Let me read this shit.
Yay. You reduced it by 50.
Thanks. To be honest, I was still debating on using fragments on her so that she could be better at weakening, but I didn't have the heart. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe.
What do you mean DoorDash can deliver any now?
Did you
Yes,
know that
he
DoorDash
also
could deliver
deliver-
any now? It sounds like he's about to... Oh, Vespas! Hi! It's been 5 minutes and you're only 1/7 way through the boss's health. Look, be patient. It's a process, okay? You can't just be... You can't be all willy-nilly unga-bunga this time around. Plus, I'm trying to fill up my gauge so that I can do my over-exalt. Granted, I should just start throwing cards at him, but, I don't want to. Ah, you know what? Fine. Fine.
知恵の声に耳を傾けよ
Yay, you reduced the damage to
無人無限無休
No, I need the cards in my hand. Boink. I did it, man. I did it.
虚空の中にある
Alright, I'm going to end my turn now. Doro! Monster combo. We should play Master Duel sometimes, you and I. I need someone to practice my... Sorry?
starting a Master Duels account because a friend of mine showed me something I'm like, okay, let me cook. I didn't thought I'd go back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. But I guess soon will be the soon.
I mean, I'm excited to have someone to play with because I need help. Well, not help. I need practice with my Sky Strikers, and I don't really like playing with the people online. You know, not that there's anything wrong with them. Obviously, it's just that they orbital nuke you. Playing with friends, I feel like that doesn't happen very often because otherwise they orbital nuke you.
Just heads up.
Yes. You're going to orbital nuke
Or
me?
like future you. I'm sorry.
You're gonna orbital nuke me? I mean, Scout, this is kind of like Elden Ring.
Did you forget my normal friend circle?
Well, I mean, I like to assume that I'm your normal friend too. What?
Or
Do you
like
all torture each other?
tryhards.
Look, I try hard too. I try hard for all of us to get along.
Breadster and I make a wall of math. Or 4 R's in Discord chat.
Okay, I think I can do this. I think I can finish this right now. Presumably. No, I'm not using that. I'm not using that. I said no. I'm not using that. I said no.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Oh wait, you have not completed. No. Okay.
2. Thank you, Riker. 2. Thank you, Riker. You sweetheart. What would I do without you? Dumb fuck. Piece
Really
of shit.
good.
Very good. Good
Wait.
character.
It's so good. You can adjust his luck by getting his relics. Yeah, can you get his relics?
You can actually. Well, one of them. But I didn't play as his, you know, his thingy. I completely forgot to. I didn't think I needed it, to be honest. Yeah, see, exceptional luck, but no, I don't feel like getting it.
And you cannot even get the upgraded relic of his relic.
No, but the first one still helps. The one that increases the number by 1. That's still good. Still good.
Cool. Now instead of 1, we will get 2.
Yeah! You make it sound like a bad thing.
It is!
Shaking my head. Shaking my head. You should be...
I am one of the frontliners of hating that guy.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Like, how the hell in the world can you fail a 98% crit?
You know how. Oh! How? I wasn't reading his
You
passives!
played too much cards.
Fuck, I forgot about that!
Read this triangle.
Release
It's his
me!
turn now.
Release me, demon! Bitch! I said release me now, demon! I forgot the combat stance can't save me from that. Oh my god, bullshit.
10% of your HP.
He's like, your HP? I'll be taking that now. That's a lot of HP you got going on. That's nice. I'll be taking that now.
This is normal content, by the way.
I know. I think I might just need more Elemis at this moment.
Very cool damage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, if I don't stop him now, he's gonna kill me. Wait, I looked away for a minute and the boss is half dead. Yeah, that's how fast the tides can change in this game. They do be changing the tides. Alright, I could be a Greed Lord. And try to go for over exile, but he, hey, watch your mouth, little brat. We don't say no more words here. Oh, we don't say no words here. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, yes, all discounter. Oh, I mean, it'll work for his other one. I might be able to squeeze my way to victory. Oh, right, I can't play too many cards. Gotta be careful with that. What's in my deck? I have almost nothing in my deck left. This is the worst. I don't think I can Greed Lord anymore. I think I have to just do it. Oh wow! Super cool guy. What's 9 plus 10? 21? Stupid. Queen's a sword. No. Yes. I don't have a choice. Everything's gonna be okay. I wonder. This might work! This might actually work! Where are you? Overthinking the game. 6 wings! 6 wings! 6 wings! I'm not out of 6 wings! Oh my god, no! I'm dead. Oh look, she's counting.
You're dead 5 times over. 5? No. 1 time over.
Let's do it! I'm alive! Oh my god! Anyways. Say goodbye, you little shit.
And death resistance.
Yeah!
We're glad to have that. We don't have that anymore.
Oh, the new content? I win! Yeah, so in this game, dropping your health down to 1 is not enough to beat you sometimes. On the top, you could see something called death resistance, which you could build around like a stat.
There's a percentage on the upper right of the screen. Mm-hmm. The 200% you guys are seeing there is Inowen's death resistance.
Exactly.
And every time he dies, quote unquote, that death resistance gets cut in half.
Yeah, so it seems helpful in most scenarios, but if you don't build your death resistance up, like by default it's 100, just understand that. So you die once, it gets cut in half, you're 50.
It's not default to 100.
Really?
No. If there's a chaos unit, it's default 100.
So if there isn't a chaos unit, well that explains it. I always play chaos. But my point is that if an enemy hits you multiple times and each hit is like a kill blow, then your death resistance is you're gonna be really gambling at that point. Like if you're still alive afterwards, then you can truly call yourself lucky.
Yeah.
You have to be jorking it, bro. No one leaves their hand like that. You know, I'm forgetting who Super Cool Guy is again, but I feel like I've heard the same joke from him. super cool guy. I'm trying to remember. Is that you, that
I
guy?
don't know. I just got back.
I always hear the same joke. It's always because my model keeps twitching. Everyone's always like, he's jorking it. Very funny, chat. Very fun.
Yep.
There we go. All right. Thank you for waiting. I can now actually play the story. I think I'm grabbing these. Nuts. I'll leave it like that alone for now. But yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good demonstration of how difficult the fights can be, minimum. They get much worse. It's literally always going to be a fight between something with more HP than you can imagine, and the game going like, go on, you're ready, you can do it, come on. Congrats on the win, by the way.
We gave you all these broken things. Come on, into it. Surely you know how to math.
And count, and read. The average Morimens player. Oh, boo. Oh no, Erica. Uh-oh, anyone trying to Riz. Anyone trying to be Riz, more like it. Oh, I'm on 6-5. Oh, I'm nowhere close. Alright, so in that case, let's remove Riker. And bring out him. To be honest with you, I forget something. You guys recommended for me to get her to at least E2 so that she can weaken. Is that still a viable strat?
I think it was E1.
Oh, E1. Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, it was E1. Vulnerable or weaken.
Yeah, because in that way she could be my supporter, but I know that you guys also say that it's better to use her as the main person and just have Tawil be the one that takes care of the mobs before the boss. I wonder if there's a way to use both. Both is good.
That is the way you use both.
Ah.
Tawil will be the mobber, and Doll will be doll.
Doll will be a doll. Forgive me.
Although, for Doll to be a boss killer, it's very expensive.
She needs this. What was her second recommended SSR? Or is it an SR that she needs?
SSR. So you need another E3 plus 12.
Which one would it be? I forgot the name of it.
Um,
I have these selectors. Let anyone cook.
Selector.
Let him cook. Yeah, I have 13 of these and 4 of those.
Go to the the standard selector.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm just gonna point. No, that's the units.
Oh, sorry. But hey, look, you can see all the characters.
Yeah, incalculable factor. The purple circle one.
Oh, right. So this is the one she
yeah.
needs?
Yeah.
Oh.
She needs an E3 plus 12 of that.
That's really good, actually. I feel like I have this one. Or do I not?
No, you don't.
Huh. Oh my god, though. I don't have it.
So you need a base copy and, yeah. 15 dudes.
I mean... Yes.
That's just 4. Don't do it yet.
Oh, sorry.
Because you won't be able to equip it because it's not E3 plus 12.
That's true. So in the meantime, I need to use a different SSR.
Hoarding.
Actually, I have a lot of the standard pulls. I think. How many? 148.
That's not a lot.
Let's go gambling. Man, this game looks like it has so many moving parts. Well, the game seems intimidating, but trust me, you'll if you get into it, you'd probably like it. It's just that it's hard to oh, maybe it's from all the anime women from the art he's been playing, and these games aren't holding back with the female designs. Oh yeah, Vespas. Oh yeah, hold up, Vespas. Hold on, Vespas. Yeah, they usually up their game, but Tawil's one of my favorite designs. Mostly everyone's favorite design, though, is Goat Mom.
It has to be a Genesis, so it has a live 2D.
True, but I mean, the artwork is still good. No, I'm just showing them, like, my favorite female designs. Her, kind of, her, yes. This is just Wissia. One of the characters that you start with. Just understand, by the way, that there's no bad character in this game. Wissia knows how to play the starting characters to clear content. It's just that it's one of those things where if you look at rarities alone, you're not gonna get far. Like, for example, this guy. One of the best tanks in the game. Defender, shielder, whatever you want to call him. Anyway, my favorite characters are mostly undressed. Actually, my favorite characters have white hair. And white hair. Okay?
Yeah, she basically kinda doesn't have much clothes to Tawil.
She's got a dress on. She's got a dress on.
That's just cloth slapped on her.
You know what? You might be right. Though.
So you're gonna do E1, okay.
Yeah, because if I'm gonna be using her a lot because I really like her design, if I'm gonna try to make her work, I need her weekend powers. That would be very useful in certain situations. I kind of want to E3 her, but I need to first figure out that I can actually make her work first. Gnosis deepening. Now that's a cool way to say it.
That's not relevant to you yet, you're not in Season 2.
Oh, okay. I thought it was... yeah. Alright, it's story time. Oh, I almost forgot. It's been a while since I played you. What do you normally wear?
Silver key. Or shuffle. And discount. You could also Ailmus refund, so you can spam his X-Help more. Or you can use the R cards, because R cards are the most broken cards.
Yeah, like I said, if you look at rarity alone, you're not gonna get far. Many of the R cards, really good.
If you don't know what to do, just use the R cards.
Yeah, most of these art cards are basically cheat codes for the story. Oh, I saw the... I saw... Oh, wait, I haven't seen them recently. Do you want me to spoil? Let's get in there and spoil. I'll spoil it. Give me a momentum. Memory Syndrome. After playing a Simpson card, the wielder gains Ailmus. This effect triggers up to twice. After playing a command card, the wielder gains 1 Ailmus. Oh, 1 Ailmus, sorry. For a second I thought it was Arithmica. There we
None
go.
of the higher rarities give arithmetic. Yeah, she's silver key.
Yeah, she stacks on
Those are
silver
already
key.
silver keys, yep. Amulet is silver key. For your own design.
I think that's it.
Are those both ailments?
No, this one is
the
not
other one's
ailments.
crit.
Oh, there we go. This one looks good, but let me look at the other ones just in case.
25% of the wielder's defense.
Hey, it could help. Shield to shield.
Let's see.
Grant the Immortal Dominion. After being played, all Awakeners have their crit. That's pretty cool, but I don't know if I need that.
Nope. Event card.
Yeah, I just wanted to remember if I finished merging as many as I could at the time. I think this is fine. Barrier of the Heart, get defense. It looks like progress is going super well. Oh, I'm very excited about Dawn's project. I'm just not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it on stream yet. Lymphia looks like a doll, Bloodborne's doll, with her chilling look. It's quite reminiscent of Bloodborne's doll, not gonna lie. Well, this game is, of a similar vibe of Bloodborne, which is that this is a Lovecraftian themed game. That kind of looks like anime. Vukai, I'm not reading that comment. I saw that. Bad, Vukai. Bad. Okay, I think I'm ready now. Sorry for the delay. Arguably speaking, I should probably max this card out. The falling
Not
into
really.
the illusion.
You're starting off right now. You're still on the testing phase.
That's a good point.
You shouldn't like
And put all my eggs in the basket.
invest on something you have not tested.
This is true. Alton's confession left you and Ramona speechless. You silently look at Ramona, reading the same surprise in each other's eye. A homeland that vanished due to dissolution. Dissolution, by the way, in this universe means completely erased. Like, imagine essentially like a bacteria that just kind of eats away at everything, including the memory of what was there. It happens, almost everywhere, with seemingly no explanation. So our task as the Keeper is to try to, figure that all out, essentially. Among the many other traumatic things that we have to deal with. Feeling guilty for personally handing Murphy over to the cult, is this why you decided to betray the Seafarer? Elsan crouched by Murphy, brushing away the sweaty hair stuck to her forehead. After checking her state, he sighed deeply before finally standing up and looking back at you. But, oh, right, I almost forgot to say this. So this game wasn't properly translated? It's all ChatGPT, but it looks like it's improving each update. Right? I mean, sometimes it gets weird.
It's just getting retranslated by ChatGPT.
Yeah, but it seems like it's getting better each time. Your character looks nice, thank you. Oh, you're talking about the Keeper. Well, thank you anyways. If I hadn't given her to Miriam, she wouldn't have been possessed. Sorry for T-posing on you. My tracking's broken. There we go. She wouldn't have been possessed by that so-called god and wouldn't be lying here, her life hanging by a thread. I know that we're like 6 chapters in, so you guys are not going to get any context, so I really recommend you start playing the game if you're interested already. Premise right now, we're on a ship. There is a cult that is trying to bring about a god, and they're using Murphy, the girl that I pointed out earlier, as the host to give birth to their god.
The OG language of this game is Chinese.
Oh. Japanese? Aren't humans the best at recording history? Even sporting events from thousands of years ago have left records. How can a town vanish completely, leaving not a single trace behind? Forget all that nonsense. Just consider it a lousy bedtime story made up. We believe in you. I mean, we believe you. I believe in the we of you. Student. For centuries, Mythic University has never ceased its struggle against a D phenomenon.
Missed opportunity.
Sorry. With countless investigators sacrificing their lives. A cult bringing about the end, a tale as old as time. Except, this time around, it's based on... Basically, if you read the Lovecraftian stuff, some of this might start looking familiar to you. But I find that the game is enjoyable even if you don't have a 100% grasp on that thing. I'm sorry, what's it called? Well, I think it's just called Lovecraftian, that's it.
It is.
Aren't you too afraid? Scared? Of course I'm scared. Who wouldn't be afraid of vanishing completely from the world? But someone needs to gather the courage to face these, right? If even we back down, what about our predecessors who perished during the investigation, and those who vanished due to this solution? Even if we back down, then their existence would... If even we back down, then their existence will truly become meaningless. For our future and for those who have vanished, no matter how absurd the speculation, we will treat it as fact and conduct an investigation. It seems that the majority of people in this world are crazy. You crazy.
I was crazy once.
I was crazy once. The blast of the whistle startled everyone. Alton was the first to react, lunging towards the control panel in an attempt to manually stop the whistle. Oh no, the control line for the whistle was damaged by those corals. With such commotion, these guys will soon realize someone is in the cockpit. The cockpit? The cockpit. We gotta get in there. Ramona runs outside the cockpit and you follow her. Both of you lean over the edge of the ship's railing and look down. Seafarers wandering on the lower deck raise their heads, their lifeless fish eyes locking into your gaze. How's it? Did the seafarer notice us? Captain, please focus on steering. As for those external interferences, I'll figure out with the keeper. Ramona is your first partner. I mean, she is your D partner, but she's the first person that you wake up to. This looks useful. Raise the sail!
Those has story, by the way.
This is true. But if we read all of those, then we are definitely going to be here for a couple of hours. Just understand every choice, not always a consequence, but it might have a consequence. So for those, you should always read a little bit carefully. It's a roguelike, essentially, when you look at it. Well, not roguelike, what's the word? It's a dungeon crawling IS5. I guess it's like a roguelike. It's hard to explain, I'm sorry.
It's Arknights IS5.
Arknights IS5.
Shadowverse Turn 5. Genshin Impact Relic Farming Simulator.
Oh, this is the Genesis Ramona. You can get her, so remember how I told you that rarity doesn't mean squad in this game? So Ramona is an SR, technically, like a regular, which again doesn't mean anything. It just basically means she's like sort of a normie in this universe. And that's not saying much because she's really good with the sword. You can unlock her Genesis form by doing her side story. And in this case, you would think that it would make her better or something because rarity change. She just plays differently, essentially. If that makes sense.
You need to do her side story to get the material for the Genesis key. And 50 pulls, 50 standard pulls.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's 50 standard pulls. Thank you for reminding me. Now that I'm really looking into the main combat loop, it looks a lot like a 4-hero version of Slay the Spire. Essentially, yeah, that's how it was described to me too. Ugh.
You could say that.
Yeah, it's a review. And of course, like I said, depending on how you play, or rather, depending on the characters you pick, kind of determines how your playstyle. So Vin taught me this one because I really like the anniversary character, Tawil. And if you want to know who Tawil is, trust me when I tell you, you'll find out really early, and then never again for a long time. Kind of like a hi, bye moment. But yeah, it's basically you explore the entire stage, collect power-ups, follow the conditions, go to the shops, get more relics, and then you go up against the boss fight with everything you've got and win. Her words were never inscribed on any known stele, yet they solidify in the air as the deepest remorse and call. They seem to drift from another time, traversing the sedimation of years, carrying profound longing for a distant homeland. I want to go home. Secret items. Map mechanics. Oh, and the boss is right there. Neat. I think I could just... Oh my god. Have you ever played Helldivers? Yes, I've played Helldivers. Why? Would you like to play Helldivers with me next time, Bukai? You have my attention with your Pikachus. Ah, oh, god damn it, I completely forgot. I was gonna buy a Pikachu hat today. I found a really cool one and I completely forgot to buy it. Shito. Holy shito. Play at least 5 cards in one turn during the final battle. This is awkward. Yeah, I think I'll wait a turn. I can take a hit.
Thank you.
I actually like Helldivers, but I don't like playing it alone. It's not as exciting or as chaotic. Mouse. Yeah, I'll wait. Was it stressful for you, bro? Not really. Not exactly, no. Over exalt. All things converge. Say goodbye, you little shit. Boink. Whew, so tired. If Tulu were here, dealing with these guys would be easier. Ah yes, if Tulu was here! Right, Ben? If only Tulu was here! There's no sound coming from under the stairs. It should be over for now. Have you ever played Limbus Company and screamed like a little girl? Fukai, are you okay? I could have sworn you've known that I played Limbus Company. Are you from another timeline? No, I never screamed like a little girl during Limbus Company. Actually, that's not true. There is a video I uploaded recently of a moment that was so good. I stopped everything that I was doing and started recording, and I was just like, oh my god, best girls on screen. You kicked the lifeless seafarer at your feet. In battle, you targeted the prosthetic growth in his abdomen as a weak spot. His skin tore under your repeated hits, oozing thick, foul-smelling blood. I wonder if the blood affected by dissolution is toxic. It seems there's a lot of D-slime mixed in. Mona, should we throw these guys into the sea? Wait, I remember. Dahl said we couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. The Mythic University Investigator Field Manual clearly states that due to unclear diffusion and dissemination mechanisms, investigators should avoid allowing D-slime to enter the natural cycle during operations. Yeah, because you're essentially contaminating the sea with forget-me juice. I'm glad you remembered Dahl's lessons, but now's not the time to think about ecological pollution. Wait, are you about to suggest that we should do it anyways? Come and take a look at this, Seafarer. It too had stopped breathing, its eyes cloudy and gray, its slimy skin dehydrated and wrinkled in a short time. Even so, you still recognize it clearly. Its white skin stands out among the gray seafarers, like a goose among sparrows, or a white Thanavian stallion among gray donkeys. Gray donkeys? I get it, but... okay. The keeper, you might want to cook a little less. I remember it. It hasn't shown any signs of being parasitized yet. We weren't so restrained when dealing with it, but what's the matter? I don't notice anything special about it. Think carefully. Under what circumstances did we fight the white seafarer before? When being chased by Goliath? Wait, Goliath? Yes, the white seafarer is Goliath's personal guard. Has anyone seen him since the battle in the power room? He was no longer in the power room before the explosion. What is your favorite story from a game? Personally, for you it's Bloodborne. It's so dark and sad. Not that it's different from other software stories, but this one feels deep, special. Here we go. Alright, I have to put my vegetable chips down for this one. Look at what you made me do. So I have a very, I'm not gonna say unique take because I feel like every optimist shares my view, but I interpret Bloodborne very differently than how most people interpret Bloodborne. I feel like there's actually a lot of good things going on in Bloodborne, but to get into that mindset, you would have to believe that a lot of the things that are happening is for a reason. I want you to keep this in mind. The entire thing, for as tragic as it looks, it's a nightmare. It's not real. It's real to them because the people who are trapped in it are basically dead, like from the very beginning. The only person who isn't really dead is you, the hunter. Spoilers for people who haven't played Bloodborne, I apologize. Not that it really helps you much, because it's kind of like a It's kind of like the prologue and the ending type of deal. And you don't really know what's real and what's not, so it's kind of left up to your interpretation. But for the most part, the nightmare is a bad thing. So no matter how many people you kill, no matter how many times you are killed, things come back to life and things relive its eternal cycle of suffering. So for me, Bloodborne is a story about breaking the cycle. It's a story about the hubris of mankind trying to escape its consequences. Because everything that happens in Bloodborne is a result of the actions of someone. And everything we do is to try to undo some of that damage. So think about it this way. If you believe that the true ending is the canonical ending, then what do you think happens after you become the new eldritch, godlike being that is keeping the dream going? Keep in mind, it's under new management. And it is you. Like, the doll confirms it as such. So can you imagine how much better the world will be now under your guidance compared to the literal mind-sucking parasite that forces everyone to relive the same nightmare because it's the only way it can keep itself alive? You see, an alien will perceive the world significantly different than a human can. That's kind of the whole point. It's about a human ascending to the state of an eldritch being. If that makes any sense to anyone. I'm no VOTSvidia though, so, you know. You could also interpret it that nothing really changed and you're just a baby squid. All I'm saying is, though, is that I've always wanted to commission an artwork of the baby squid growing up into a hunter again. So now it's like your same hunter outfit with your cool switch weapons, but now you're just tentacles all over you. Dear hunter, we need your help. I like being turned into either a paralyzed cripple or a tentacle worm. Gargoyle? Based! I see you and I are of the same leaf? What's the word?
Page.
Kind of, yeah, we're similar. We both like to respec a lot. My favorite ending is the simple death ending. It was my first one, and finding the release from the nightmare was cathartic. And yet, it invalidates everything you've been through. It meant that all of your struggles were for nothing. It meant that you gave up the moment you were given a chance at release. When you think about it. Is it a good ending? I'm sure it is. But what about for the people in the nightmare? The people that you tried to save, the people that you ended up killing. The poor little girl whose heart you broke when you delivered the news that her parents were dead. See what I mean? I have a very different take on most of the events in Bloodborne. That said though, fuck that one lady who turned that one innocent woman into an alien. That was messed up. Before Ramona could finish her sentence, and before anyone would shut up, a violent impact caused the cabin door to shatter. The Awaker, with the form of a merman, retracted his trident, looking down at the fallen seafarer. Half of him was hidden in the shadows cast by a huge chimney, making his expression unreadable. I can't read. Coxius, Caesius, Casey's? Sorry. Help me out here, Vin.
Caesius.
Caesius, thank you. Well, you can't break the cycle. The Beast Scourge still continues. Either ending doesn't stop the Beast Scourge, it still continues, unending. But do you know that? If you're the new Eldritch God, and you're free to manipulate the events of the dream, do you know that that's what's going to happen? Or will you dream a better dream? That's up to you. Honestly, that's kind of like the point of FromSoft games. FromSoft games always leave the ending up to your interpretation. You know a thought that nobody ever talks about? So everybody complains that Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 are the same thing, right? You start the cycle over, you set yourself on fire, you keep humanity going for a little while longer. But do you ever notice that there's never a game in between that? Like, there's never a game in the FromSoft series. Sorry, one second. Caesius glanced at the captain and turned away, avoiding looking at anyone in the cockpit. He bowed deeply towards the deck, respectfully greeting his new master. Sir, they are indeed hiding in the cockpit. The giant with heavy footsteps, I love this guy, held onto the top of the doorframe, blocking with all the moonlight outside. Time until alignment 1 hour.
みんなが
Guess I'll see you in 1
喜ぶ
hour.
かしら
Everyone's happy, right? Shut up! Shut up! And again, Gargoyle, that's okay. You're free to believe that. You're free to interpret the story in that way, because that's a very natural, very human response. There is no wrong answers in a FromSoft game. Because think about it this way. You are definitely not the first, and you are definitely not the last. Does the old blood ever be removed from this world? Well, again, we're interpreting the old blood as a bad thing. The old blood only became a bad thing because of the application. When you pay attention to the story, it saved lives, but the abuse of it is what turned everyone into monsters. Let me put it to you this way: why is the bad blood not affecting you so badly? Why are you not bad blood? The reason is simple: you haven't been exposed to too much of it, only just enough to give you the strength needed to fight off beasts. You see what happens when a person abuses the bad blood. Remember Gaston? Oh, I'm sorry, did I call him Gaston? Someone remind me his name, please. He's the guy who turns into a werewolf.
I can't. Never played Bloodborne.
Oh no. Well, not obviously not you. I meant chat. Gascon. Sorry. Well, you can tell. You see, it's kind of like Gaston. I bet I could play. I bet I could ask someone to animate the Gaston song from Beauty and the Beast, replace it with Gascon, and everybody would love it. They wouldn't tell the difference. He overdoses on beast blood. How? He eats his prey. See? He's addicted. Most hunters are not there to hunt for the sake of survival and, you know, protecting the people. They're there to hunt because it's the only thing they know, because they're going crazy. Everyone in that nightmare is essentially going insane. Oops, sorry. Oh, okay. You're much smarter than those arrogant fools. Now I'm hesitant to bestow upon you the full power of Aquar. Keeping you in this half-human, half-fish form seems more useful. Master, the High Priest once promised me a perfect body. The young seafarer's breathing came to a halt, his fish-like eyes, wide in intention, fixed on Goliath. High Priest? Shh. Goliath was oblivious to the boy's gaze, or rather the boy's insignificant fervor didn't warrant his attention. You personally witnessed the explosion in the power room. Its power was played for both of us to see. Without me, you would have been blown into a pile of silver dust by now. Cases lowered his head and looked at his tail fin, scorched brown by the flames, remaining silent. As for that dear High Priest... As Goliath spoke, his domineering gaze swept over all of you, finally settling on Celestin the captain. Oh, you know, I think I got a better voice for him. I'm afraid they won't be kind enough to rescue the High Priest from the epicenter of the explosion, will they? Go, Casus. Show me what you're capable of, and prove that you have what it takes to join my ranks. Yes, Lord Goliath. Casus, what are you planning to do? How many voices can I come up with before I get tired? Casus glanced at the captain, wanting to say something but hesitated. After a few moments of silence, he finally took a deep breath as if steeling himself for a decision. Sorry, Mr. Elton. He swung his weapon and struck the cabin wall twice. The massive echo of metal reverberates through the space, like the angry roar of darkness trapped in a hopeless abyss, leaving the one who made the sound feeling deafened. Seafarers, the time of stellar align approaches! In the name of Lord Goliath, reclaim the Holy Mother from the fools! The ritual will take place tonight! Me? Are we talking about me? Are we talking about me? Oh, I just read that. To try to control the dream would be to grant yourself endless torment of trying to grant freedom to a rebel people who are their chains. It's a beautiful story of torment. Man, you sure have like a gray on gray view of things. At the start of the round, gain 9 shield. At the end of the round, deal damage to a random enemy. Oh! I mean, that sounds kind of cool, but I don't really generate a lot of shield. Ah, whatever. Raise the sail! I know when you didn't answer my question. What is your favorite stories from the game? I have a hard time picking a favorite. I kind of like everything, so it's hard to really pick a favorite anymore. I used to have a favorite, but things tend to disappoint you over the years, if that makes sense. You begin to see a lot more than you originally thought the longer you top 5? At the moment, I really like Ultra Kill's approach, hilariously enough. And isn't that a take? Wings of Time. Yeah, I'll think of an answer. Because you saw how we just had a debate about Bloodborne? You see, that's kind of why I don't really count FromSoft games anymore. Because I began to realize that FromSoft games, its storytelling is for you to fill in the blanks. And honestly, I think I'm good on filling blanks. No blanks. No blanks, child. Only tears. Like, we could talk about every single FromSoft game, and I'll have something to say about it. And I'm pretty sure whatever I have to say, you will have something different to say about it. But isn't that kind of like the fun of it? Nobody actually really knows everything in those games. Oh my god, not this again. Give me a second, give me a second. There's always a damn bot. You know, bot, if you, at the very least, if you're making the effort to click the video and post a link, maybe say hi first. Jesus Christ. Gone. Only item descriptions. Ramona, cover me. I'm gonna carry Murphy. Oh yeah, I am. We'll attack from the other side. Ramona stands with her back to you, fully focused on repelling the relentless assault of the seafarers. Her steadfast and upright figure is the best response. Caution. Caution. Seeing the seafarer about to ambush Ramona from the shadows, the captain swiftly turns the wheel fully to one side. The inertia causes the ship to... Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Debris is in the... Sorry. Yes? I'm just getting immersed, that's all. Like, can you imagine if you were like reading the dialogue and then out of nowhere your own room starts shaking? Get down! Fuck! Wait, hold on. Let's see if I can make the thing. If I can mess up the tracking again. No, I can't do it. I can't fly anymore. Man down! Man down! With Celeste's help, you managed to get Murphy back on your back. Were you able to hear me slapping my chair? Ben?
Yeah.
Okay, good. She seemed to anticipate the captain's full helm turn and steadied you through the tilt. Ramona thrust her sword into the attacker's chest. Ah! Glanced back and nodded at you. Freaking the FromSoft death noises. Ah! Ah! Oh! Let's get violent. Yeah, this is gonna get annoying. Let's wrap this up faster. Oh, terrible RNG. That's okay. That's okay. The important part is that I can play this twice. Morimens! Oh, wait, hold up. Alright, now, Morimens! You've got to be shitting me. I'm not accepting this. This should do it. Satisfied moan. Technically not wrong. Oh, cool. Oh my god, that was a bad play. Wow, that hurt. I'm really crying over here. Wow. Oh right, I almost forgot. Gargoyle, if you're still here, I'm planning on doing a bit of a revamp of my mod. I think I'm gonna... Vin, would it be cool if I tossed you some ideas for skill abilities so that you could go over them? So that you could give me your take? I had a bit of inspiration in one of my dreams / nightmare / I'm about to burn. Help. Absolutely. We all are. But, yes. The other reason is, I might have to task Vin with another project again.
I'm not even done with the layout.
No, it's okay. Here's my...
Came back from attorney.
Of course. Here's my priorities for you. One is the bear sprite, because that mod is finished. The second, and of course I'll be compensating. Is that I'm thinking of with the revamp of my mod, I'm thinking if it would be possible to make another sprite, like as an alternate costume, to make it look more like my actual model. But we can talk about that later because I'm going to give my crack at it first. I realized that I want to try to play with Pixel Studio to see if I can get it looking like this thing just for fun from the front side. Because I realized that what I'm more scared of is everything else. You know, frame by frame by frame by frame by frame. Well, you need me to do the mod work part. Absolutely. You have no choice. I have bounded you to me by blood and soul. If you scratch your head carefully, you might find a patch of white hair. Don't be scared. It's too late. Also because I'm not the best with that kind of thing, and you're really good at balancing things out. But yes, I wish to throw ideas at both you, Vin, Chime. I think I might be able to revamp it in a way that could keep the protagonist thing, but no longer make it as overpowered as it currently is as of now, while still keeping it fun and balanced. You'll see. I'm pretty excited about it. If you were exploring the domain alone, you wouldn't be certain of your... Wait, let me look at the conditions. Okay. No. No. I'll just stare into the darkness.
Are you prepared for darkness?
Oh my god, speaking of that game, I don't know if I like that game anymore. I mean, it's funny, but they're adding 6-star promotions to the 5 stars. I don't even know anymore. To prepare for darkness, I will stare into the darkness. From
It's
this point,
just a normal day in Gacha, not gonna lie.
yeah, but I was kind of hoping that they would make it so that it's more accessible, and the more they do, the less accessible it's becoming to me. Because, okay, sure, you have a million options, but never mind. I'm judging it too soon. It's fine. I'm just not really fond of it pulling the same character 7 times. Give Mama a big smooch. Come on, give me the big kiss. No. I've had white hair since middle school. TMI, but I respect that. TMI, but I respect that. I respect it. Sorry about that. Your eyes are locked into the unseen chaos, but before it can devour you, Ramona, having dealt with the pursuers, grabs you and pulls you in another direction. Also, if the game looks a little too much, I promise you the game does a really good job of teaching you how to play it. I promise. I honestly recommend you to give this game a try even today while you're watching. It's available on your phone or it's available on Steam. Although for your phone, you might need to use something like QOO app, you know, to like download, because it's technically a foreign game that plays perfectly good in English. TMI, still system man asking me to reach behind my head to grab my white hairs. Well, there's a difference. One is a conversion and the other is TMI. So if you were bleeding and I was like, bro, you're bleeding, would you be like, TMI? Spoilers. Ew. Ew. Alright. Alright, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This should do it. Never know. Wings of time. There's a point to why I'm doing this. Now I can play this twice. Like that. Like this. And now we're playing Exodia. There ain't no way in hell that you are not giving me the card that I need. Oh, there is way in hell. I should probably save this for the boss. Both. The convergence of 4. Oh, wings! God damn it. I'm running out of shit to throw at you. Ah, whatever. I wonder.
Nuts.
Yes! Although that one's pretty funny too. But it won't be enough to kill, so let's not. Unless... Interesting. Sure, why not? Yeah, it's just going to do 4 damage, but I like to finish off the fight quickly. Boink! Yep, I know. Hide monster intentions. Gain 1 worth the I don't need to know what the enemy is doing. Oh, poor Murphy. Murphy's consciousness was enveloped by a sense of despair and struggle without cause, weaving her memories into one cage after another. Image. Are you calling Tulu? On what grounds? Her hands tightened involuntarily, her body enveloped in the phantasm of fear. Yeah, Gargoyle. Does Dine answer to my question? Oh! Limbus Company. I love Limbus Company's story. I love Limbus Company's story so much that I wish I could go back in time to when I first made the account on the first year, like for the first anniversary. I wish I could go back in time and play the game so that I would have already reached the point that I'm already at. Just so I could, just so that I could I could just gush about it. It is a really good game. It is a really good game that I explored very late because I was basically just logging in every day, collecting the stuff, and doing pulls. Because I wasn't sure about the game at all. I wasn't even feeling the combat at first because I was very confused. But holy man. The combat, the story. I can't even begin to dive into how well they both mingle together within this sort of D&D styled, not D&D styled, well, kind of like Morimens, essentially. Choices matter, except you roll dice. Actually, you roll dice for basically everything in that game. But yeah, give that one a try too, Limbus Company. I don't know if I could stream that one though, because I don't really like, that game I like to play at my own pace, and I play it at work a lot. So, you know. Plus, it's a game that's better experienced than shown. If Tula was here, he would know how to wake you up. Even if he couldn't, at least he would make you feel better. Alright, the link. I could try to call him using the link. You glance at Ramona, still fending off the seafarer's attacks, to take a deep breath and sink into the spirit dimension. This time, you successfully enter the spirit dimension, but just as you try to open your eyes and touch the link, strange and blurred visions flood into your mind like disordered fragments. You gaze into the void in your heart, trying to withstand the abnormal stress. The reward corrupts us heavily. Huh? Student, you're having a nosebleed. Did you have a nice dream? You were startled and wiped your nose with the fabric on your shoulder. As expected, the black cloth was stained with specks of dark blood. You're too tired. Let me carry Murphy. You shake your head and summon all of your strength to steady Murphy. Oh, Gargoyle, to me, these fights are not the real deal. So don't worry about that. It's practice for the real deal. So whenever I do misplays, it's just foreshadowing for the ass-kicking I'm about to get myself into when I fight the boss that may kill me in 1-2 turns. Also, I don't like taking too long on mobs. Searchlight. No way around this one. Jesus Christ! I guess I'm over-exalting every turn now. The common fries no longer being a common fries anymore.
No, those are still small fries.
No, I know, but their HP is a lot more than... It's enough that I have to start taking them a little bit more seriously, you feel me? Are you feeling me? Oh, right, I can no longer see what they're doing. You notice how they have nothing above their heads now? My fault. Ding, ding, ding. Bell. That's what you get when you underestimate the game. But it's okay. I believe in myself. Alright, first things first, actually. Oh, right, I activated my over exile. I didn't play a card yet, right? No, I only used the exile. Oh, right, you can only use it once, period. And I already used 2 of them. Well, shit. Alright, well then I guess I'll be doing awkward things from here on out. Oh, I guess I did play a card. Everything's gonna be okay. Kind of a waste of an over exile in that case.
Prayer.
Wait, what? Huh. Huh. Why did it do that? Oh, because its HP was too low, right?
What do you mean?
Upon death, if there are other allies present, a child of water will spawn. Wait, but this is a child of sleep.
Yeah, the other enemy was a different.
Ah.
That one's pain, the other one's suffering.
Oh yeah, I want to say I'm reading Blood Meridian. Oh shit, is it dark? Dead people are there, dead people that. So fucked up, but it is a really good story. I really recommend you to read it. Ironically, despite what I just said, that's not a selling point for me. It's also called the unfilmable book because it's too gruesome to be allowed. To quote myself... Hold up. This'll do. I'm gonna leave anyways. Good night. Good night. Why is there a lot going on? Jesus, mate. I mean, this is good news for me in the future. Hi, Gargoyle. Thank you for still being here. But Jesus, my Pose is like always capped out almost. What's going on?
Tawil wheel. Every time you end your turn, you get 500 silver key. Since you're chaos, you get 250 silver key.
Yeah, but what I mean is that I used Exalt just now, but I got the energy back. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like it didn't take a dent at all. It just looks like it's capped out again. So, you know,
yeah, because there is no indicator for 200 to 300%.
Oh.
since you're chaos, your cap is
overcap.
200%. And since you're using the Tawil wheel, you get an extra 100%. And since there's no like visual indicator for 200 to 300%, and since you're in 300%, you can't really tell unless you look at the numbers. So like long press the yeah, you'll see the number.
Oh, 2,711.
Normally 2000 is the cap. You are 711 over.
Damn. Well, that's not good. It's actually not that bad. Hold on, streamer man. Oh, I just wanted to type it to you before I forget. That way I could do this. Also, you said streamer man, so it's gonna be part of the screenshot that I'm sending you now too. Why are you typing in your own chat? Because it was a lot to say in words. I just noticed something that my friend sent me for a future collab. There we go. Why am I typing in my own chat? Because this is my house, and I do what I want in my house.
I don't know, I would type on my own chat.
You wouldn't... Sorry, what was that?
I would type on my own chat too.
Yeah. It's my chat, my house, my rules, my Xbox. Oh wait, it's the silver key, which means it's gonna make me discard my hand twice. Oh well, let's go gambling. I sure love that double discard.
Your deck can only rotate one.
This should do it. I could over exalt, but that might be overkill. And I want to save some gauge for the next fight. Oh, what the hell? I need to learn to over exalt as consistently as possible anyways. Ah, fake collapse. My precious. Every time they add a new chaos character, you get better and better, Tawil. Until there's too many cards and then it gets really stupid. Goodbye, you little shit. Sure. Oh my god, so many of those. I apologize. Sorry, everyone. Please give me a moment. It was just take a short moment. You okay? I heard you scream. What's wrong? Oh my god. You should be a paid actress. But you wouldn't be acting either. You'd actually be scared and be like, wow, she's so realistic. And you're like having a panic attack. Mom would be better. Sorry about that. Big brother problems. Headset. Health? I don't need health. But why not? No. Oh, I have one of those. Don't really need it, but sure. I'm already at the final part, so I might as well grab whatever I can. Oh! So pretty! I love it! No judgment here. Alright, first things first. Put some of these down. All things converge. Big collapse, piercing spear. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Shit, I don't have that other card that I want. Yes, I got it! Happy! Alright. Wing spread. Spire. Spire. God damn it! Why are you like this, game? Why are you like this? Oh. Kinda helps. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you. This will do.
知恵の声に耳を傾けよ。
Boom. Pregnant.
門に開け。すべて
Not
は
gonna sugarcoat it?
空の中
Pregnant.
にある。
Not gonna sugarcoat it? Pregnant. You carried Murphy on your back and fled the cockpit with the Captain Celeste, with Ramona following closely behind. As I was about to go down the steps, the giant leaped down from above. Calcium. Ramona darted in front of you. I admire those who have the courage to fight back, but I detest fools who fail to recognize their place. Goliath not only broke the iron outdoor ladder, which was already weathered, but also blocked your path with his giant blade. Mythic students. Ha! So naive. Do you really think you can escape with this rickety old ship, this barely intact golem, and her link? Goliath! Why? 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 For what purpose? You pretended to obey Miriam, but deliberately let us escape several times during the chase. Don't argue, you made it too obvious. I don't believe you were intentionally provoking Miriam in the power room. You don't want more direct conflict with us, or rather with Tulu. At the mention of Tulu, your head throbs with inexplicable pain. This agony is indescribable, like a midnight gale that ravages your sanity, burning through your nerves and will. Dizzying premonitions flash before your eyes. This deep soul-penetrating sensation feels like an indescribable pain, repeatedly tearing open and stitching up nearly healed wounds in your soul. Keeper? Keeper? And then Goliath is like, yo, bro, you okay? Yeah, hey, hold up. Hold up, I think I might be having a stroke. Ramona seems to have noticed your discomfort. While staying alert to Goliath, she carefully touches the arm you are using to support Murphy. I'm fine. Daijobu. You quietly respond to Ramona's concern, taking a deep breath to let the salty sea breeze suppress the metallic sense of bleh. Then you finally look up at Goliath. He watches you with great interest, seemingly amused by your pained movements, a smug and arrogant smile across your face. Goliath, yo, I don't think you were finished dissing me. Yo, you okay? He was cooking, and then he was getting cooked. Clearly, you're not. He just continues. You're not entirely loyal to the Seafarer. You even look down on their faith in their gods. Miriam has been defeated. There's no reason for enmity between us now. Why are you so obsessed with Murphy? Since you wish to die with clarity, why not use your clever brains to deduce the reason? The martyrdom of the high priest of the seafarers without a leader. No matter if I'm establishing a new empire or continuing to lead these fellows towards eternity, tell me, what should I do? Dominant power. You will become the leader of the seafarers and the sole new head of the order. For this, you need the Mother God, and you need to formally complete the ritual to solidify your position within the Seafarer cult. Although raised at the university, this puppy is quite sharp-minded. Hand Murphy to me. If you cooperate now, I promise my legion will spare you from suffering when we crush the human civilization later. Don't waste your effort. Have I never asked your name? Since I was a child, whenever I had an external injury, they always applied this medicine to me. How is it? Doesn't the pain go away as soon as you apply it? The weight of the girl's body presses down on you, causing your back and limbs to tremble uncontrollably. You promise to bring her back and free her from this parasitic god. You grit your teeth and bear the weight of the soul. I won't give up on her. Put him up! Put him up! A series of hums strikes your ears, chaotic flute sounds playing amidst the buzzing? This absurd symphony makes your eyelids twitch, filling your brain with unease and chaos. You feel an unusual, familiar exhaustion, one like never before. Your nerves are gradually paralyzed and your limbs begin to grow weak. The world before you grows darker in waves, a heavy black veil quietly enveloping your world. Noise and all chaos seems to be fading away, while a silent flute sound lightly brushes against your mind, like an invisible feather. Can't sleep. Can't drift. Bro, he's literally me. Oh, right. He is literally me. You fight against this inexplicable drowsiness, but to no avail. Ramona's voice rapidly fades away, and before you realize what is happening, you collapse heavily to the ground. Wait, did I hear somebody else enter the chat? No, just us. Sorry. I thought I heard a noise. Image. Your brain struggles to process what's happening, but one thing is certain. The algae green tentacles block the giant's blade, and they likely feel as soft as orange pulp. Oh. Okay. Hey puppy, I saw you gave a cake to Tawil. You're so biased now. Not even sending one to your good teacher, which makes me sad. As if you could eat it? Even if my body doesn't need food, my spirit still craves the puppy's affection. If it feels like a waste to leave it here, watching you eat it in front of me is fine too. I can imagine the texture, the taste, how the sweet cream feels as it slides down your tongue into your throat. It's well planned, but when did I agree to this? I thought you would have learned to be wiser by now, but you're still adorably foolish. After all, when I'm lonely, these seals always seem to loosen a bit. Oh no. Threatening me with a bad time. Fine, I'm on my way. And from that point forward, anyone would be forced to eat cake in front of the cake. Whew. Yeah, no, the story's gonna take a while if you read everything. Anyone, where are you? She received no response from anyone. The only sound echoing in the deep darkness was the unceasing flow of water. Get in the water. Ah, water. Endless water. I'm drinking water as we speak, by the way. The Black Waves, taller than the highest mountain in Elmworth, crashed directly into the city, destroying and engulfing both history and the future. This is the divine oracle you have bestowed, beyond reproach. Who's there? No, this voice is the most faithful believer in the God's realm. The rise and fall of the nation is entrusted to you. When the stars align, celestial bodies will guide my rebirth. Then God's realm will rise, and Lemuria will receive dawn's light once more. This is the pact between the god and this shallow body. No, this is the promise between you and me. Now embrace a temporary deep sleep. High Priest Miriam. Ah, my eyes! Flood and tsunami struck one after another. Before the subjects could bid farewell to their loved ones, they were pulverized into dust by the overwhelming power of nature. You made a promise. I won't give up on her. Is it anyone? Murphy struggled to sit up, looking around in a daze. People she knew were gathered not far away, whispering about something. It wasn't until Murphy spoke that everyone turned to look. Murphy, how are you feeling now? Murphy! Murphy! The scene before him gradually became clearer. Murphy rubbed his eyes, her eyes, and then shit. Realized that at the center of the encirclement was Enema, who was sleeping soundly. What's wrong with he? I don't know. Anyone has no visible injuries and shouldn't have fainted so suddenly. The link between me and him is very stable. So stable, it feels somewhat unusual. We conducted a routine check before leaving school. Enema was still stable at that time. Murphy, when you acted with Enema, did he show any unusual behavior? You mean after the explosion before we found you in the cargo hold? Let me think. I'm fine. I'm fine. At least twice. The first time was when he was trying to find someone using that trace back trick, and the second time was when he suddenly collapsed but he woke up shortly after. Will he be okay? Ramona looked at her partner. He lying quietly beside her, deeply trapped in a coma, facey rosy and peaceful, as if savoring a sweet dream. Her heart welled up with an indescribable emotion as her gaze rested on her partner's tranquil face, silencing the entire world. I don't know. Maybe someone at school can help, but contact the school? Perhaps try sending a radio telegram? The captain swallowed the second half of a sentence. The radio equipment is in the cockpit, but clearly going back there now would be a death wish. Communicator. Don't you have that magical communicator? Ramona's eyes lit up, the dark aura on her dissipating. She secretly mocked her own loss of composure and panic while raising her head to press the badge communicator. I'm sorry, these communicators make weird noises. The sleep... Nope. Throwing out the joke book. Doll? Is that you, Doll? Secrecy ship? Can't hear you. We're still too far from the land, beyond the communicator's effective range. Wait, perhaps I can temporarily enhance the communicator's performance? Decisively remove the brooch and swiftly use a large pin to pry open the communicator's casing. Where did you take that needle from? It's better to be safe than sorry. Being prepared never hurts. My girl. Ramona fiddled with the structure inside the communicator. In no time, she used a simple pin to breach the final defense of its power core. A quietly swirling silver suddenly appears before everyone. Silver? So those silver that couldn't meet the Gnostic index for awakening were turned into tools? Let's save the detailed explanation of the principles and ethical debate for when we return to school. Oh, I think I understand. She's using dead people, isn't she?
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of messed up. This is Vin's finger. I use this finger every day. It's so useful. We couldn't bring her back to life, but I got her finger.
And we can use it for our phone. That's literally what's happening.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like literally using a dead body of a loved one to power up your phone. It's kind of fucked up. Hey Vin, I need AA batteries. Can I have one of your fingers?
So you already have my arm as your sword.
It's very helpful, but you have. But I need that for the sword. I can't use that for my phone. I'm gonna need another one of your fingers from your other arm. Oh god, if I ever dual wield, Wussy is gonna be like, my fucking arms! You're gonna look like one. You're gonna look like one of those monsters from Ultra Kill. You know, the ones that only have legs and a mouth.
Yeah.
Just tackling people. What is this used for? This is a safety device used to stabilize the silver. After removing it, the specially activated silver can be shorted by me. Hold it steady. We'll need to reinstall it later. Without the safety lock, the communicator core cannot cool down and may explode. Yep. 1 minute later. Ramona skillfully manipulated the internals of the communicator with a needle, rearranging gears and metal wires of unknown purpose. Completed! God damn it. Is this sufficient? Just one last step. Everyone close your eyes and don't look this way. Ramona said, covering Murphy's eye with her hand. A blinding white light burst from the communicator like a streak of lightning across the sky, illuminating the entire cargo hold in pale white. Energy surged like raging waves instantly spreading out. The energy buzzed like the sound from deep space, making the communicator emit a mysterious glow as if linking to the distant stars. Ramona, can you hear me clearly? I am Dole. I've never been so eager to hear your voice. To stabilize communications, I burned 20 times the daily amount of silver. Long story short, how are you doing? She wailed. She wailed. Ramona briefly described to Doll everything that happened on the ship. The dissension ritual, the seafarer cult, Murphy, and the keeper's feigning. We need Francis's experimental results to halt the growth of the god, I understand. Bring that girl back to school and Winkle and I will prepare the room. Winkle, we have 2 hours to strengthen canine defense measures. The experiment is still unstable. Still unstable. Something must be done right now. Otherwise it will spiral out of control. It's already on the verge. Erica, pull Winkle down. Coffee check. Oh, it's been 2 hours. Thank you, Coffee. Erica found some information about the seafarers in the archive, but don't expect too much. There's only a little. When the Great Flood occurred, there were eyewitnesses' reports from the New World. A group of ugly fish-like refugees crossed the sea and disappeared into the flood. Legend has it that they claim to be the inheritors of an ancient civilization, with the blood bestowed by the gods flowing through their veins. These people were born as humans, but the divine blood gradually transformed them into what you see now. So that boy will eventually take on the appearance of a merman. Are you talking about cases? If you want to know about them, I can tell you. Ramona nodded, signaling the captain to continue. Speaking of cases, that kid is a golem. In your terms, an awaker, probably linked to Miriam. Linking with Miriam? Linking one awaker to another is unheard of. Ha! That woman is truly a monster. To keep me in check, the cult regularly administered drugs to stabilize my mind. After the previous contact lost all sanity, Cases became the new supplier. We've met every quarter in these years, taught them how to drink and fish, showed them the morning star in summer, and helped them remove tri-scales in winter. Ha! I thought we were already friends, so when he sent word that he could give me the medicine one last time, I didn't hesitate. But it was he who revealed the whereabouts of the Sonanil to the cult. No one taught him what is right, nor did he find meaning beyond being a seafarer. If, in his view, handing me over can secure his position in the order, I won't hold it against him. The sudden clash of metal rang out. Ramona quickly took a defensive stance, shielding the captain and Murphy. Who's there? Ironic. Ironic that we were just talking about you. The eavesdropper hurried away with a bone spear. Ramona chased after, only to see a black-robed figure vanish at the end of the corridor. Cases. The Awaker boy didn't lose control, and neither did Goliath. You just mentioned that Miriam is Cases' link. Are you absolutely certain about this? As far as I know, it can't be wrong. Doll, did you hear me? That means that Miriam, the lead priest of the Seafarers, has not been incapacitated. Regarding the Keeper's feigning, he has never experienced such an episode in a year at Mythag. Before conducting a full physical examination, I am unable to determine what is wrong with his body. William has already led the team to clear out the enemies loitering at the docks, just waiting for your return. Come back alive, all of you. Fragile wooden deck planks and steel frames cannot block the Gnosis wave. The explosive energy sweeps through the power room up to the blast. Amidst the dark brown wreckage and ruins, she moves swiftly like a wolf lured by the sense of blood or a mindless puppet. Every movement of her body seems to be guided by some unknown force. With a blank and somewhat strange expression, she slowly pushed away the debris and crawled out of the ruins. No one knows what dark obsession and power control her. Her beautiful face is covered in dirt, her eyes hollow and dull, devoid of light, yet they glimmer with an eerie glow. Ah, shit. Like fear and danger rising from the abyss of despair. Goliath may be underestimating her severely. Hmm. I might need more draw power, actually. I'm starting to, like, always cap out on Awaker stuff, but I might be just saying that because I'm on a roll. We'll just try. No harm in trying, right? Or maybe just something simple. Sorry?
What do you mean?
Well, basically, I'm always capped out on elements. My issue lately is my draw power. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, sometimes I end turns because I have nothing to do, even though I have so much, you know? I don't know. We'll just give it a try. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul, Big Owl. Old friends, new companions. The consciousness detached from the body, drifting and lingering in an illusionary dream. Where am I? Surrounded by darkness, the scattered silver light left in your wake is quickly devoured by the encroaching blackness. You can feel something slip away from the spirit world. You reach into the darkness and find it's a fragment of your memory. In your memory, Ramona brought you back to Mythic University. Dahl greeted you at the school plaza, showing concern for Ramona and harboring doubts about you. Then your memories rapidly fade away, like flowing water. Get in the water. An eerie, distant flute sound pierces your spirit world like a hook, instantly sealing off all of your senses. Am I still myself? Who am I? Edwin, the hero! Lost in an unknown place, unaware of how much time has passed. You can feel nothing but the gradually intensifying sound of the flute. Stop it. Stop it. This is no time for music. I still have unfinished matters. What's the matter with you? The sound of the flute grew stronger, but as it surpassed the threshold of human tolerance, it suddenly stopped, leaving only indistinguishable white noise echoing in the void. Eternal. A lingering sound echoed from the depths of the universe, akin to chaotic sleep, talking or the restless tossing that disturbs the stars. A silver globe moves in place, and taut nerves begin to unravel. The conscious space is as bright as daylight. Before you react, you feel a sudden plunge. He is about to wake up. Keeper, Keeper, can you hear my voice? Chosen one. I'm coming. What's wrong with me? With Ramona's help, you sit up and look around, finding yourself in a cargo hold, surrounded by D-hyperplasia and your companions. How are you feeling? You look down at your hands, trying to hum. I apologize. I've been reading non-stop, and I 100% forgot to check in on you. How are you doing, Vin?
Sick.
I'm sorry. After the stream, do you want to play some God Eaters together or anything?
I'm fine, sure.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel bad for leaving you hanging. I didn't think that I would be reading for 2 hours. To be honest with you, I was just going to...
We did warn you.
Yeah, but I didn't realize how much reading I'd be doing with my mouth. Because normally I just read in my head. So it's kind of tough. I don't know if I could do the next chapter like this.
Oh, you're definitely not gonna do the next chapter reading.
Yeah, no, it might wear my throat
It's
out.
gonna demonetize you, it could get you banned.
Oh, I know. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's her chapter. Well, I'll do that one off stream, but then I'll resume on the next one. Chapter 8? Yeah, I forgot that chapter 7 reads like smut. Chat, if you know, don't say anything. And if you don't know, don't look into it either. Just let it be a surprise. You look down at your hands, trying to hum the melody that echoes repeatedly in the spirit world, but find that you can only exhale in bursts. I feel no different. Counting this time, you've already fainted 3 times, saying you don't feel different. Are you lying? Frequent sudden fainting within a short period is likely related to intracranial or nervous system systems. What was that word? Nervous system symptoms. Sorry. No fractures were found, but if there is a hematoma or other infection, we must return to the school and let Dahl examine before making a diagnosis. The top priority is to return to land and hurry back to school. This is crucial for both you and Murphy. Anyone is in this state already, so don't try to play the hero. You should leave. You take the lifeboat. Whether you row or drift, with Tawil and Ramona there, getting back to shore won't be a problem. Just as long as I don't hold anyone back. I won't leave until the parasite in your body is eliminated. I find this interesting because of what I already know. I'm very curious as to why Tulu, is trying to stop this. I guess because he doesn't want, whatever we think is a benefit to him, he doesn't see it that way. Murphy stomped his foot, pointing you at Ramona, then at the captain and his companion. What about them? If this god hatches and is so big that it sinks the ship, we won't leave either. On the day we officially became investigators, we swore upon our existence to resist the phenomenon at all costs. We are prepared to spend the rest of our lives accompanied by death and madness, even if our own demise awaits us ahead. You guys, don't make me laugh. It's a death wish. This parasite is a monster, a god. My baby. If this were the last hour of my life, I wouldn't waste it on prayer. I believe you wouldn't either, right? Otherwise, why would you go to such lengths to escape the cult? This isn't just for you. Remember, we're also wanting to get off the ship. The parasite within you has now become the core of the dissolution clads, meaning that you are now also one of the responsibilities for Mythag's investigators. Ah yes, make it official. That will set her at ease. I promise not to give up on you. I won't break my promise. Madman, every last one of them. Murphy sniffled, swallowing the sob in her voice. So what do we do now? Goliath's crew has taken the cockpit. We can't sell the ship like this. Not with that attitude. Celeste, how much longer until we dock? Empty load. Northeast, wind at 15 knots. Kata standard time, 60 minutes. How much time is left until the align? There's still time. Celeste stared blankly at the captain as if trying to confirm something. Her form had already become ethereal, transcending reality. The captain wanted to pat her head, but in the end, his hand only passed through the air above her. Celeste, accelerate. Ooh. I see. So, since we have less than an hour, and it takes us an hour to get there, there's only one way to do this. Captain, what are you doing? You and Celeste are in such a poor shape. You can't use your abilities to steer the ship anymore. The Awakers nodded slightly and raises both hands. The compass in their hand moves on their own, emitting faint glows. Elton, stop! The young seafarer burst through the cabin door. As soon as he stepped inside, Ramona and Tulu both stood up to block his path. Celeste lowered her hand in confusion, looking at Elton, awaiting the next command from the link. I'm not here to seek battle. I have something I want to give you. His gaze swept over everyone, came to rest on Captain Elton. Elton waved his hand, approaching cases while signaling Ramona and Tulu to lower their attack stances. Don't come any closer. Don't get too close. If I pick up too much of your scent, other seafarers will notice me. He threw a glass vial onto the deck, allowing it to roll towards Elton's feet with the tilt of the ship. Clever. Medicine used to stabilize the spirit. Are you giving me the medicine of your own will? If you're worried that there might be something wrong with the medicine, he's beginning to regret. He's beginning to embrace his human side. Elton didn't give the other person a chance to finish. He pulled out the cork and swallowed a handful of pills without hesitation. Good night, Gargoyle.
Alright.
Rest well.
Good night.
Thank you for sticking around this long. Don't get me wrong, kid. I'm just worried that you might face eternal punishment from the seafarers. Sorry. They won't find out. The seafarer responsible for storing the medicine has perished in this operation. Cases closed his eyes, expression calm. You couldn't tell if he was warning his fallen comrades. Captain, if you still trust me, please take a detour back to the cockpit. I'll go back now and try to divert Lord Goliath, but if I suggest evacuating everyone, it will seem too deliberate. Lord Goliath will definitely leave people to guard the cockpit. As for those seafarers who stay behind, I am powerless. Casus finished speaking and turned to leave. Casus, wait! This is not the right time for us to catch up, but you said you wouldn't resent me for my betrayal, right? Absolutely. Aww. The father he never had. Deal at least 1,800 points of damage in one turn during an elite battle. Captain, do you really trust that Fishman's words? He's not just a lowly errand runner in the cult. If I remember correctly, Case's spirit power to remain rational as an awaker was even provided by Miriam. You confirmed it yourself. Moreover, if you hadn't trusted the message he sent, we wouldn't have stayed at that port. Information? Murphy glanced at Elton and after receiving a silent nod of approval, cleared her throat and continued. Our initial plan was to stay in the San O'Neill domain for a full 6 months to avoid the star alignment. After this, we will journey across the world, evading the seafarer's pursuit while searching for a way to remove it, but during a supply stop, I received a message from the intermediary. The message said that Casus was willing to hand over the medicine one last time. Is the location set to Brillport? That's the fishing town where the seafarers caught up with us on the ship. Casus. He simply desires recognition too much. I know you might have concerns about him, but I know this kid well enough. The fact that he came to us on his own shows that he's already taken a stand in his heart. I'll enter the cockpit first to check the situation. If everything is fine, I'll call you in. Everything is not fine. He lied.
出撃しよう。宇宙は絶えず循環する。宇宙は絶えず循環する。門を開け。見切った。知恵の声に耳を傾けよ。
This'll do.
無人、無念、無休。残り時間は少ない。出撃しよう。
弦楽器始め。
There you are, my
絶
precious.
えず循環する。すべては虚空の中にある。門を開け。見切った。窮地の門が開かれ。
Just a quick little
万
over
物は
exalt.
一つとなる。
Not over exalt, sorry, exalt.
知恵の声に耳を傾けよ。
Excellent. I love playing as Tawil. She's honestly my favorite character. I'm not even sure if Jack of all trades is what she is. She's more like... She feels like this game's Exodia, almost. Hold on. No. There we go. Now I'm ready. Oh no. Morimens.
真実を示す。門をくぐり、神の王座に拝謁せよ。
I can do this.
宇宙は絶えず循環する。
Looks like I was right.
弦楽器始め。
窮地の門が開かれ、万物は一つとな
I'm
る。
gaining more energy key than I need. For now, at least. It could just be this specific chapter being special.
門を開け。
Nah, it's mechanics.
すべては虚空の中にある。
I did that just so that I could play
宇
Fake
宙は
Collapse.
絶えず循環する。
Get out of here. Challenge completed. I don't need to see what the players, what the enemy is doing. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Sure. I knew it. I knew there was a thing over there. Fine, I'll catch more disease. Done. Two, please protect Murphy and Celeste outside the cockpit. Ramona and I will follow the captain inside to check the situation. Tulu didn't object. Using his tentacles, he stopped Murphy from following and pulled her and Celeste into the shadows by the door. Alton stepped up to you and brushed your hands off the hatch. Let me take care of it. The cockpit is indeed empty of Goliath, with only a few seafarers wandering around in the daze. No sign of an ambush. The captain was right. Cases didn't deceive us. Ha! I told you. Case isn't bad by nature. He just wasn't taught what's right. It's up to you to deal with these guys. Get going and don't let them mess with my helm any longer.
我は真実を示す。
弦楽器始め。
すべては虚空の中にある。
This'll do.
門をくぐり、神の王座に拝謁せよ。過去、現在、未来。 すべての輝きが集う。門を開け。宇宙は絶えず循環する知恵の声に耳を傾けよ。
Wings.
無人、無念、無休。
Tentacle. Oh, he's already dead.
勝ったのか。よかった。
Wings. Bad luck. Avoided for thousands upon thousands of years, and now that little dwarf wants to stir up trouble. The young seafarer followed the giant closer, step by step, in silence. Kid, what do you think? Me? Casus was totally unprepared for the question, was startled. Is there some communication barrier between us? Or is there a third person with a brain here? Yes, I'm very sorry. Very sorry, Lord Goliath. The human helpers of the Divine Mother are not worth mentioning. The real threat is that one. Your Highness was on the tip of his tongue, but Casus took a deep breath and swallowed the words. That counterfeit golem of Mythag is our true opponent, the real enemy of the seafarers. Not bad. It seems those ridiculous formalities can no longer bind you. After all this, I'll personally take care of your link. You're just one step from standing at the top. Don't disappoint me, kid. Yes, thank you for your promotion. He obediently lowered his head while Goliath rampaged through the power room, which was already indistinguishable from ruins. The giant blade drags across the desolate scars, splitting the ash and dust after the explosion like a newly carved river. Didn't you say that there was a special situation in the power room that only I could resolve? Yes, I felt it. Through the link. Lady Miriam. Yes, I sensed Lady Miriam. The giant delivered a heavy kick to the back of his knee, and the pain from the bone displacement forced Casus to collapse onto his knees amidst the rubble. Casus is terrible at lying and stumbles over his words. His clumsy lies can't even convince himself, let alone Goliath. Forget about that crazy woman. Haven't you realized it yet? She doesn't care about you Murlocs at all. She desires only that God, the despicable deity who abandoned her and the people of Lemuria in prehistoric times, vanishing without a trace. You die. His hair was grabbed by Goliath and yanked upward, forcing him to look up and meet the giant's gaze. Cold sweat rolls into his eyes, stinging his fragile mucous membranes. He will die. He will die for betraying Lord Goliath. The very next moment, Casus was slammed to the ground by Goliath like a broken mass. Scram! Go round up those wandering fools. Casus fled the power room. After confirming his figure was no longer visible, Goliath mounted a weapon by the burning power furnace. As expected of the Divine King. A mere swipe left a gaping wound on the giant's lower back. Strange colored blood quietly oozed out, seeping into the crevices of the dark skin. You really don't hold back. But it doesn't matter. With the divine embryo as my puppet, those fools remaining in Elworth will bow to me as their king. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. No one can take it away from me. Goliath retrieved his weapon from the fire and pressed the giant blade against the wound without hesitation. Under the intense heat, muscles rapidly atrophied, accompanied by the smell of burning metal. The wound was no longer oozes bluish black fluid. Master Goliath, most of the seafarers on the ship are here. After being away for a while, Casus returned visibly tired, but Goliath didn't care about it. Are there only this many people left? Yes, and due to the spread of dissolution, many are unable to fight now. Enough. Master Goliath, High Priest, return. Words slipping from the seafarer's mouth made Goliath frown. They were unrecognizable, incomprehensible, rejecting him, rejecting those without divine blood flowing within. Enough. Open your eyes and see reality. The High Priest is dead. but the Divine Mother still lives. We still have a chance to continue the ritual. Return the Divine Mother from the outsiders and welcome the Divine Venus. This great blade will not fail its mission. I will become the sharpest sword of the new god. The Chosen prayers eventually merged into a chat-like flow, annoying Goliath greatly. In the seafarer's fervent prayers, and Morpheus energy streams drifted in from the hull bridge, entwined around Goliath. A familiar pain and tightness made Goliath clutch his neck, with veins bulging under his temples, his eyes wide open and bloodshot. From the day he signed the contract, the Sea Witch, the shackles that bound him, the ones he thought had completely escaped him after the explosion, punish him again for his blasphemy against the gods. By the time the giant realized it, the mist already condensed into thick, tangible sludge, transforming into an alien dagger pressing against the wound on his neck. Perish. You, the only person in the world who knows his past identity, is probably that one. Lady Miriam? After a brief moment of contemplation and silence, the seafarers erupted in joyous cheers. High Priest! High Priest! High Priest! Ha! I'm so glad you're alright. Goliath tried to push the dagger away, but ended up cutting his finger on the suddenly sharpened tip. I know what you're thinking, Parachute. Eliminate the traitors, clear the obstacles for the descent, remove the imposters, reclaim the Divine Mother. Thus, I can grant you a death with dignity. Oof. He sure underestimated her. I think we're pretty much close to the end. But I'm going to save this.
There's still 2 stages and a boss stage.
Yeah, but I mean, but there's also like 21, 24, 27. It's more like 4 stages.
No, it's the Resonance.
Oh! Sorry, I'm confused by the star rating. I see 3 here. So that's how I've been measuring the stages, but that's a good point. Maybe not. I think it still might be 4 stages, because you still need a lot more. I don't know.
How much do you get in 610?
3 stars.
No.
Oh.
It's
3.
last. 3. Right. Okay. There's
Yeah,
more
it's okay.
then.
We're a little bit over the halfway point. So I'm going to call it a stream for today. Thank you everyone who stayed watching, and thank you everyone in the future who will be watching. I'm hoping that this reaches the Morimens community, because I don't really see many Morimen player streamers. So if this could convince more people to give the game a try, which has miraculously survived past its first year of almost getting shut down, but thanks to the efforts of all the players working together during the first anniversary raid, the game is still going, and I'd like the game to continue to keep going, because there is a lot of untapped, dripping potential from this game, and a lot of fun to be had going through the story and doing all of the side content and events. But for now, until the next time, I'm going to more amend this stream. Vin?
Yeah.
Did I kill you? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.